I drank turmeric water for 7 days. The results surprised me. The mornings that finally forced me to listen. There comes a point when your body speaks louder than your excuses. For months, I ignored the subtle signs my body was sending. I brushed off my stiff knees as just tiredness, my puffy morning face as water retention, and my sluggishness as a normal part of adult life. But one morning, everything felt different. I bent down to pick something off the floor, and a sharp tightness gripped my knee. When I sat down at my desk, my fingers felt swollen and slow. Even my reflection looked heavier, not in weight, but in energy. Tired eyes, dull skin, a mind wrapped in fog. That morning I didn't feel sick. I felt inflamed, in a way that is quiet but persistent, the kind that creeps into everyday life until you forget what normal even feels like. I knew I needed a reset. Not a diet, not a detox tea, not supplements with complicated names. I wanted something gentle, something grounded in tradition, something that has been part of human healing long before labs and pharmacies existed. That was when I remembered turmeric water, a golden remedy that my grandmother trusted more than medicines. This wasn't a trend I saw online. This wasn't a challenge I picked randomly. This was me finally listening to my body and choosing something simple to help it heal. That morning, I made myself a promise. For 7 days, I would begin every morning with warm turmeric water. No excuses, no skipping, no cheating, just consistency to see what happens when you give your body a chance. 2. Why turmeric? The science hidden inside the gold. My grandmother believed turmeric could soothe anything. A sore throat, a bruise, a swollen joint, a tired body. Back then, I thought it was just tradition. But science later revealed her wisdom was actually biochemistry in action. Inside turmeric lies a compound called curcumin, and curcumin is one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories in modern research. Scientists discovered that many of our daily discomforts, joint stiffness, brain fog, sluggish digestion, puffiness, fatigue, are rooted in chronic inflammation. Curcumin interacts with inflammation at the molecular level. It stops NF-kappa B, a molecule that acts like a switch turning on inflammation inside the body. When NF-kappa B stays active for too long, it becomes background noise in your system, silently affecting energy, mood, joints, and skin. But here is the twist that most people do not know. Curcumin is powerful, but the human body absorbs very little of it, unless you combine it with a bioenhancer. That enhancer is piperine, found in black pepper. Piperine increases curcumin absorption by nearly 20 times. Without it, turmeric water is simply a yellow drink. With it, turmeric becomes bioavailable, meaning the body can actually use it. This scientific detail became the heart of my experiment. I wasn't drinking turmeric water just as a ritual. I was drinking it with intention, knowing exactly what was happening inside my cells. 3. The recipe, simple but built with purpose. Each morning began quietly. No phone in my hand. No rush to start the day. Just warm water, turmeric, pepper, and lemon on the counter. Ingredients that felt ancient and grounding. I heated the water until it reached a comfortable warmth, around the temperature of a soothing herbal tea. This warmth wasn't random. Warm water wakes up the digestive system gently, relaxes the stomach muscles, and prepares the body to absorb nutrients. Into this warm water I added a small measure of turmeric, just 1/4 teaspoon, enough to activate benefits without overwhelming my system. Then came a pinch of freshly crushed black pepper, the tiny ingredient that transforms turmeric from a colorful spice into a healing compound. Finally, I squeezed half a lemon to bring brightness, natural vitamin C, and a metabolic kick. I stirred it slowly, watching the golden cloud swirl. This wasn't just a drink. It felt like a ritual, A moment of care before the world could pull me in 100 directions. I drank it on an empty stomach, letting the warmth settle inside before I touched my coffee or breakfast. 4. The 7-day experiment. A journey inside my own body. Now let's go through what actually happened. Not the social media version, but the real, human, morning-to-morning experience. Day 1, the quiet awakening. The first sip was earthy and unfamiliar. Tasted like something natural, raw, and slightly bitter. But within 20 minutes, something unexpected happened. A wave of warmth filled my stomach. Not heat, not discomfort, just a gentle spreading warmth that felt like my body was waking up from the inside. There was no dramatic energy surge, no miracle change. But there was something else. A tiny sense of internal calm. The inflammation I always felt as background tension didn't disappear, but it felt quieter, like someone had turned the volume down slightly. It was subtle, but noticeable. Day 2, the first physical shift. On the second morning, I woke up with slightly less puffiness under my eyes. I wasn't expecting it, so I almost dismissed it. But when I touched my face, it felt less swollen than usual. Throughout the day, my digestion felt lighter. I had no afternoon acidity, something I normally experience after certain meals. I didn't feel a major transformation, but I felt the beginning of something shifting. A softness in the way my body responded to food, a comfort in the way my stomach behaved. Day 3, the fog lifts. Day 3 was surprisingly emotional. I woke up before my alarm, not out of stress, but because my mind felt clearer than usual. The heaviness behind my eyes was missing. The mental fog that normally takes hours to burn off after waking simply wasn't there. This wasn't a caffeine buzz. It wasn't adrenaline. It was my brain feeling lighter. Curcumin is known to increase BDNF, a protein connected to mental clarity, memory, and focus. I could feel that shift happening. I didn't have to fight my own mind to get through tasks. For the first time in a long time, my thoughts felt like they belonged to me. Day 4. The stiffness softens. On the 4th day, the biggest change happened in my joints. Every morning, my knees feel stiff, especially when I walk downstairs. But this morning, the stiffness wasn't fighting against me. It was still there, but softer, gentler, not as sharp. Inflammation can silently coat the joints, making everyday movement feel heavier. Turmeric, however, directly interacts with those inflammatory pathways. And on day 4 I felt it. My body wasn't creaking the same way. It wasn't resisting motion. Felt relieved. Day 5, natural energy appears. This was the morning I realized something beautiful. My body was giving me energy without caffeine. I wasn't dragging myself through the morning. I stepped into the day with a steady, calm energy that didn't spike or crash. Curcumin supports glucose stability, which prevents sudden drops that cause tiredness. I wasn't aware of that while drinking it, but I was aware of how my day felt. My body felt stable from morning to evening. Day 6. The mirror moment. On the 6th day, I looked in the mirror and paused. My skin looked more even. The redness around my nose had reduced. My face looked less puffy. There was a smoothness that hadn't been there before. Turmeric is rich in antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, the underlying cause of dull skin, puffiness, and uneven tone. With improved liver support and stable digestion, the skin naturally reflects better internal health. For the first time in the week, I could visually see the internal improvements. Day 7, the internal reset. On the final day, I woke up with a feeling I hadn't experienced in months. My body felt light. My joints felt mobile. My mind felt clear. My stomach felt calm. It wasn't magic. It wasn't dramatic. It was balance. This 7-day experiment didn't transform me into a new person, but it restored the version of me I had slowly lost under stress, poor sleep, inconsistent eating, and daily inflammation. I felt like my internal system had been reset, gently and naturally. 5. The science of why this happened. Curcumin reduces inflammation by blocking NF-kappa B, which constantly triggers inflammatory signals. When this pathway calms down, stiffness decreases, puffiness reduces, digestion improves, and energy stabilizes. Warm water supports the digestive tract, helping the stomach release waste more efficiently. Lemon provides natural vitamin C and supports liver detoxification. Black pepper increases curcumin absorption dramatically, making the whole drink effective rather than symbolic. Together, these ingredients form a gentle anti-inflammatory elixir that works on the body from multiple angles: digestion, joints, brain, skin, and energy. 6. Who should not try this? Even natural remedies can be powerful enough to affect certain health conditions. Anyone with gallstones should avoid this drink because turmeric can cause the gallbladder to contract. People on blood thinners should avoid it as turmeric enhances their effect. Those with kidney stones, ulcers, or severe acidity may also react negatively. Pregnant women should only consume therapeutic turmeric with medical guidance. Listening to your body is essential. If something feels uncomfortable, stop immediately. 7. Final conclusion. The gentle reset I didn't know I needed. After 7 days, I didn't just feel better. I felt more connected to my body. My mornings weren't a struggle. My joints weren't stiff. My digestion felt balanced. My skin looked calmer. My mind felt steady and present. Turmeric water didn't cure me. It supported me. In the quiet, consistent way nature often heals. Sometimes wellness doesn't come from big changes. Sometimes it comes from one small habit held with consistency. If you want to try this 7-day challenge, start tomorrow morning. 1 cup, 7 days, and see what your body tells you.